Get after it, MP. All right, MP, you ready?
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
And by now, we know how much emphasis MP's been putting on his offense. He wants to be the leading scorer every time he takes the court.
And he's had plenty of bite to go along with his bark. He's been on a tear since making his feelings known publicly. When MP has something to prove, he can be dangerous when he's at the top of his game.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. The machine is out there with Allen. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Klingon. And it's Wembanyama in at the fourth spot.
Get it going! Come back. Go screen. Got you.
Pass to the machine.
I got him.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. The machine's got 5.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Pulls it from 20. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand, constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. And it's sent back by Allen. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And the Nuggets making a change here. Johnson's checked in.
Go over that. Get the perimeter.
And so here's Denver. They trail by 1.
Right here.
Davis kicks to Siakam.
Switch. Pick.
Jokic.
Shot clock. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for him. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The machine in the last game against the Pacers really contributed. He scored 21 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. They've been piling up win after win, and it's because of how efficient he's been for them. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, and that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Nuggets with some changes. Mark Williams is checked in for Jokic. Markkanen comes in for Davis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for James. Portland also making some changes. Trent's checked in. Randall subbed in for Victor Wembanyama. And look at that, Coach. How great was it to see the Nuggets win their first title back in 2023?
One of the great NBA stories, Kevin. It was huge. It was a moment years in the making. That championship meant so much to the city of Denver and its fans.
The Blazers on offense. A big stretch here going 10-2.
What's up with
And it's the machine missing. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. And the three ball is good.
And he plays with such a great rhythm. Markkanen, the catch-and-shoot shot, one he practices religiously.
There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. Lets the three fly. And it's the machine missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Over in the corner, Green.
Help!
Here's the machine.
Come
Outside off the mark.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Schroeder kicks to Markkanen.
You got him! Out!
Williams sets a screen for Johnson. Drops one in from the wing.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Williams is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Johnson. And it's Grimes in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Hey, balance it out!
Pass to the machine.
Box out!
Hits it from 3-point range. The machine's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Trailblazers. Nobody near Schroeder trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer. And now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Pass to Johnson.
No shot!
Here's the pick. The tray. Portland grabs the miss. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you.
Hey,
Hey, come around, come around.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got his second bucket tonight.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
The machine, that's good.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
From 12 feet out. And a Schroeder missing. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 12-3 run right now. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The Nuggets trail by 10. Beyond the arc. Green with the rebound.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him, still without any points.
Here we are, Stan, seeing more and more great international players in the NBA. And you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu, who was a big part of what we did in Orlando, was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Klingon, he's checked in for Rand. Simons. Here's the machine. 19 points in the game. It's good from long range.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Got a piece of it. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. That shot off. Great D that time from James. The Nuggets trail by 14. Johnson for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's now 8 points for Johnson.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
I see him. I got him. I see him.
1:07 left here in the second. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving it.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Watch outside.
Now, here's Siakam. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Here's Jokic. Releases. Portland grabs the miss. Here's the machine. He's got 22. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, tough shot.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the Nuggets. And Portland with a change here, too. Green's checked in. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 16. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
Well, truth be told, they got punked on the glass. That was the difference in the game.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so it's Portland with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime.
And for that matchup against the Magic, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Portland Trail Blazers. That is more than enough of us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from the machine.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first two quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Avdia is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Allen. Then it's the machine. And it's Clingan in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the paint. Here's Avdia.
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting that.
Siakam pulls it in. The Nuggets trail by 19. From deep, James. And Clingan pulls it down. Klingan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A three-pointer is right on target. 28 points for the machine.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Stripped away.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Pass to Avdia. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Avdia's got his first basket of the night.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. The shooting foul. And the NBA right. And here we go, Coach's Challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nuggets have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he makes the first. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And James drills them both. Here's the machine. 28 points for him. To the middle. Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Pass to Grimes. Siakam outside. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Siakam's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Here's James. And the shot falls short this time.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Back to Wembanyama.
Ball movement has been flawless.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Mark Williams is checked in for Jokic, and it's Johnson in for James. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Trent's checked in, and Randall subbed in for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson inside. He can't get that one to fall. Portland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. And here's Johnson outside. Another miss by Johnson. Trailblazers have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Simons kicks to Randall. Clock at 4. Here's the machine. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Siakam against Randall. Siakam misses.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Right side, Green. Randall outside. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The machine. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And, guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so it's Portland with a 34-point advantage heading in. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Lauri Markkanen. Johnson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Johnson, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Well, he hasn't made a shot, and his team is losing. Time to find another solution. Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks, and that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Schroeder's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
The machine, that's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
From outside the arc, that doesn't go either for Schroeder.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result. That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Johnson can't hit.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Nuggets have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. And landing zone fouls have been a part of the rule book for some time now, Coach. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
And a wide open look for James. That 3 off the mark.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Good night, MP.
Get ready to rumble, young blood.
Good, MP. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Trailblazers for the Welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA. Well, Doris, we got a clash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
B.A., there was once a point in history where we were talking about is the 5-man phased out of the game, and all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
And looking at MP's numbers, he's absolutely delivered on his promise. This guy is just an elite scorer, one of the very best out there. He uses his skill and smarts to get buckets. And you can see how he frustrates defenses. They try different coverages to stop MP, and they still can't do it.
Now Washington starting 5. We've got Sarr, and it's Holmes in at the 4. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
I love this approach, getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Pass to Hero from outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's the machine. This one for three. Drains the triple.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Roll it.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Hero left side. Avdia pulls it in.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Carrington, and he jams it home with authority.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Left side, Wembanyama. Pass to the machine. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Sarr. And that one's drained from the low block. Wembanyama's got 8.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Get it going.
Now here's Hero, tightly guarded. Here's Sarr. Pass to Holmes. 5 to shoot. Here's Tyson. 3-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers lead by 4. Left side, Wembanyama. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Hey, who's watching them? Right here.
He's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Hero. Here's Sarr, covered by Wembanyama. Hero outside. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. 5 points in the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here we go. Come get it. Come get it.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Wizards trail by 6. Holmes, a screen on Allen. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Klingon. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Count that bucket.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Trailblazers lead by 6. Pass to the machine. We've got 13 seconds left in the opening quarter. And that one drops for him.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And it looks like they are going to review.
The previous play is under review.
Time or not.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Oh, from downtown. So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Trailblazers. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. Back to the game after this break. And so far through the Wizards making a switch here. On the court right now for the Wizards. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Tyson in at the four-man position.
I see him.
Green against Al.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the machine in their last game against the Rockets really lit up the floor. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Pass to Tyson. And there's the screen. The three is up. He drops it from range. Tyson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Wembanyama with it. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams at crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Avdia, he's checked in for Portland. Allen comes in for Green. Low block shot. Again, the Trailblazers, good for two.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
For three, Allen. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And there's the drive. Carrington, no good. Portland leading by 10.
Get outside, get outside.
Pass to Avdia. Randall outside. Hey, puts up a three. That's Tyson with a rebound. And the Wizards shooting 40% from the field in this one. Now here's Holmes. Here's Tyson inside. Allen can't get it to go.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to the machine.
I'm up.
Down low. Allen outside. Here's the machine. Nails it from three. The machine's got 9 points.
I got it.
Slams it home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers, closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. All right, guys. Thanks, as always, for
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
We've got Avdia, and it's Randall in at the 4. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Portland leading by 13. To the paint. Wembanyama, the pass to Avdia. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Avdia's gotten his second bucket.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Here's Tyson. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Hey, right there.
To the middle. Here's Avdia. Pass to Allen. Here's the machine. Clock at 6. To the inside. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Avdia can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 13. Here's Tyson. Randall pulls down the board. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Hey, yo, right here.
And here's Wembanyama.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's the machine. He's got 11. Inside. Here's Avdia.
Put it back up.
And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, how about the effort on the glass? Even with this lead, I love that they're still going after it.
And just superb concentration from the crafty guard. Hero taking the contact like a champ.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information, resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
Pass to the machine. To the middle. Avdia, good. Avdia's got 6 here in the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Timeout. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Portland. And Washington making a change here. And on the 2K leaderboard, the teams that have stonewalled offenses over the last month. Number 5, Portland.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Portland on D. Down low. Here's Hero. Banked it in off the glass. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Come to me, come to me.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Sarr. The jump hook. Wembanyama with a bucket. Wembanyama's got 20 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Another steal.
Go, low.
1:16 left to play in the third quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So on the floor for the Wizards, they've got Tyler Hero, and it's Tyson in at the power forward position.
I see him.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama reaches up and throws it down.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Ooh, an open look for Hero. Gets a very good look and converts.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Down low. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He stressed with his guys how important defense is at this point of the game, saying, quote, it's got to come down to stops, fellas. We know how good our offense is. Now I need you to communicate and D-up out there.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Help him out.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Watch up.
The three.
Get it.
To the left wing. Here's Carrington. No good on the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Hey, come around. Hey, step out.
Allen outside. Let's go with a three. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Wizards trail by 12. Hero for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Inside. Another dime for him.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Trailblazers.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Victor Wembanyama.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Get the perimeter!
34 seconds left in the fourth. Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
You got it out.
So both free throws good from Allen. So it's Portland now. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Help him out. Mismatch. Help him.
Over. 32 seconds left in the fourth. And again, Washington, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's the machine.
That was going
This is the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Furphy. Okoro outside. Lets the 3 fly.
Way to get it.
Here's the machine.
Oh.
3-pointer, no good. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity.
Well, MP went off again last night. Woo-hoo-hoo! Every time he faces another top scorer, he makes it his mission to show out.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA. Take a look at the Wizards. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. And now Washington starting group. They've got Saul, and it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. All right, let's go cross court now and hear about another landmark moment for MP.
Guys, it's hard to believe, but this is MP's 6th straight trip to the finals with his team. In pregame, MP said, "It's a blessing to be here. Growing up in Plainview, this is all I thought about, playing in the finals and winning titles." He continues to play out his dream. Kevin?
What a dream it is. DA thanks. Seeing MP in the finals, it's become an annual tradition. Outside Hero.
Grab that.
Good on the three-point shot.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's the machine. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The machine's got a couple of threes now in the first for Portland. And it's the machine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's the Wizards now. It's a 5-point game.
Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Outside Hero. Driving inside.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
Portland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. Pass to Holmes. Nice ball movement by Washington. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. The Wizards shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Get outside, get outside.
Here's the machine. No good on the 3. The machine's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Pass to Hero.
Yo, set it up.
Takes the 13-footer, and Klingon pulls it down. And Portland with the ball. And this has been a truly remarkable postseason for them. 12 straight wins. No losses on the board. I mean, they've gotten exactly where they wanted to go. The NBA Finals.
And at this point, who is going to bet against them? They've made stringing together playoff wins look easy. And the one thing you always got to be careful of is how different the NBA Finals are from every series you've played so far. This is going to be the absolute biggest challenge they faced. And we may see this group in a much more competitive series here in the finals.
Here's the machine. He's got 9. Hits the 3-point bomb. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know,
This series is a war, and you just won a crucial battle.
Game 5 of...
You look at Washington, they've been outmatched so far in this series. And certainly at this point, the odds are stacked against them.
But there are 28 other teams who'd love to still be playing at this point. So enjoy the moment, play your hardest, and let the chips fall where they may.
Now Washington's starting five. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Tyson in at the 3, the small forward. Hero for 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
The shot by the machine, no good. Here's Carrington. Here's Sawyer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
No.
Here's the machine. He's guarded by Hero. Oh, got that one up quick.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Here's Sarr. Pass to Tyson. Here's Carrington. Here's Tyson. Just 5 on the clock. 19-footer. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's the machine.
That's all you.
From outside, off the mark.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And out of bounds, the Trailblazers will take it. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
No shot.
3-pointer. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there. For Washington, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Washington again can't hit.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. The machine's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Tyson.
Come get it.
Here's Sarr.
I'm up.
Hero for 3. And Clingan pulls it down.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Young, he's checked in for Holmes. And here now, a list of the players who have had the hottest hand in the playoffs. Tyler Hero, 4th.
Perfect time to take it to another level offensively. He's really carried them at that end.
Over.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Shooting.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear.
Baby.
Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. He's got 12.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
On the break.
Hey, get ball.
Here's the machine. Hits the 3-pointer.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Carrington. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Portland with it. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. The shot by the machine, no good. Wizards trail by 13. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Tyson. Shot from the top of the key. And that one drops.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
There's the triple. The Machine, his shot is good. The Machine's got 18.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, the Machine in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He had 36 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Really, just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
On target from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else. Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. The Machine's got 24 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
The 3 ball. And Hero grabs the board.
I'm open right here.
Puts up a deep 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 18 and will return shortly. And the energy is palpable. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Watch outside.
Washington again can't hit. Portland leading by 16. So on the floor for the Wizards. They've got Tyler Hero, and it's Furphy in at the 2. Fires in the triple. He's got 27.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Hero. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Hero's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Driving to the basket. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the Machine. Rebound Washington. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Tyson. And again, Washington with a triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
The shot by the Machine, no good. Wizards trail by 16.
Yo, get the perimeter.
Here's Tyson. He's got 7.
Yo, right here.
To the middle.
Hey, yo, help him out, man.
11 feet out.
Yo,
Victor
watch
Wembanyama
him.
grabs a board. For Portland, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Here's the Machine. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. Hero outside. The baseline, Jay. Rebounded by Green.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Here's the Machine.
Man.
Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Here's Furphy. Pass to Tyson. Hero with it. And the layup is good. Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Blazers, Randall, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Avdia comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Allen in for Green. Portland leading by 20. Launches it.
What happened?
Sarr pulls it in. Washington has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And they've had a remarkable postseason record so far. Only one loss.
And this group knows how to bounce back. They have a winning attitude, utmost confidence in their ability to figure out defenses, and find creative ways to score. Very well coached, and even the younger players on this team have a sense of maturity that's uncommon.
Here's the Machine, following the score by Washington. From the arc. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Tyson. He has 7. 5 on the clock. Holmes, a screen on Avdia. Here's Tyson. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
I'll say this. Yeah, you want to protect the paint. But when you're getting killed from long range, you have to make the adjustment defensively.
Looking at how the Wizards. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. And so Hero will bring it up for the Wizards. Wembanyama out there with Klingon. Then there's Avdia, and it's Allen in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's the Machine. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Here's the Machine. He's guarded by Hero. Shot by the Machine, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Holmes. Still no points. Pass to Carrington. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Here's the Machine. He's guarded by Hero.
What?
They get it again. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities. Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
The shot by the Machine, no good. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hero for 3. Portland grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to the Machine.
Come on, man.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. The Machine's got 41.
Well, they keep going to him, and he keeps delivering.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Pick up left.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. To the right side.
Hey,
And here's Holmes. Still without a bucket. Carrington. Off the mark there with a three.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's the machine. Outside Wembanyama. Pass to the machine. Here's the three. They get it back. Oh, nice shot by Klingon. Klingon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're down. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's the machine. 43 points in the game. He buries it from three.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Now here's Hero. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Drills it from deep.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch. Really use a basket.
And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
Portland has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. The shot by the machine, no good. Yep, count it. Klingon's got 6.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Washington has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Hero. The three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Washington shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Here's Sarr. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
You ready to bring us home, MP?
Always.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Off the inbound pass.
Come on.
The shot by the machine, no good. And so Hero will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. And so in the game for Washington, they've got Tyler Hero, and it's Holmes in at the 4 spot.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Hero finds Holmes. Sends it home from three-point land. Holmes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
The machine. An easy 2 on the layup.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And he banks in the layup. The Machine. Stats for Portland.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Blazers, and Young gets it to go.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's the Machine. Allen defending. Hits yet again. Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Knocks it loose. Here's the Machine. Oh, falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. There's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's off on the first. Stevens is checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Alexander Walker. And the second free throw is good.
I'm coming.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. .156 left in the fourth quarter. That's tipped, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Hero. Portland making their last shot. Pass to Holmes to halt the run. Portland with a rebound. Simons has got 4 rebounds now.
That's going to do it for this game. These teams, the entire season, what an unbelievable journey. It'll be a hoisting of the Larry O'Brien for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And the goal they've been working toward all season is almost here. A chance to lift the trophy thanks to a fantastic Game 5 performance.
What a great way to cap it off. Taking care of business and making sure there wasn't going to be any miracle comeback. This is a team that knows how to close.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for the Machine.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
Holmes with it. Now guarded by Simons. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Hero. Here's Carrington. Clock is at 3. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Lets it go from deep. Oh, connects again.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Sarr, guarded by Trent. Three-pointer Holmes. Portland with a rebound. Here's the Machine. Jacks up with 3. No good. Oh, and it's over! The Portland Trailblazers are the new NBA champions! What an incredible ride! Culminating in a championship. What a team! This will go down as one of the great sports moments in the history of this city. And listen to this crowd. Players talk about having to tune out the
do your
noise
thing,
and
man.
focus
Play hard, bro.
on the
Good luck next
task
season,
at
right?
hand. This is the noise they've been waiting to hear all year long.
Absolutely incredible. And look at the guys celebrating, understanding the work, the sacrifice, the discipline that goes into winning a championship in this building.
Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Yeah. Number one. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Let's go. Four? There we
Well, the story's running itself tonight.
I know.
That's for sure.
Don't even have anything to do, really. It's, you know.
Hey,
making it
we
easy.
shall see.
I'm going to get this way.
Oh, yo, we did it. We did it. Oh, P. What's up?
Yo, can you believe this, man?
Four.
Even
never got 4 straight.
Hey, what's up, bro? Is that you?
Yeah, Patrick sent me the invite. And you know what I'm missing for the world, bro?
Man, I can't believe you here. Hey, yo, check it. Yo, this is my guy, Benny Thomas from high school. Yo, Plainview all up in this. Let's get it, man. Plainview. Hey, Plainview. Hey, Plainview. Ah, man, good to see y'all, man.
Way to bring the effort tonight.